Art comes in all shapes, forms, and presentations. And one thing the Bloomington Theatre and Art Center strives to do is embrace the diverse artistic mediums. This can be done through the exhibitions in the 2 galleries, through musicals and plays, and through interactive classes. In early August, we sat in on a youth fused glass class.
A lot of folks maybe don't realize the many different kinds of art that are created here at Bloomington Theatre and Art Center. We have a glass studio, clay studio, painting studios. We do performing arts as well. Our glass studio is really interesting because in there we do fused glass, and that's not something that's often done. In order to do fused glass, you have to have kilns specially designed for the melting and slumping of glass. And we are able to create some really interesting things in that studio.
The fused glass class is offered to both youth and adults. This particular course is geared towards grades 7 to 10. The process of fusing glass is to essentially heat the glass to a consistency that allows it to bond or fuse with other glass elements. So safety is key in the course curriculum.
Anytime you're working with any kind of material that could be, dangerous or that you have to respect it. And so the first thing that is taught in a glass class, whether it's for children or adults, is safety. For example, we are working with glass, and so edges can be sharp, and so there's an appropriate way to handle them, and we are very diligent about teaching that.
This youth class lasts for 1 week. After learning safety measures, the kids are directed towards a project. They can choose whether to create a bowl, a plate, a sun catcher, or something totally different. Fusing techniques are discussed, and then the real fun begins.
There are several projects done throughout the week. Some projects take longer than others, and some projects take multiple firings. So for example, you can work on the first phase of a project, then it has to go in the kiln, and then you can't continue to work on that until it's out of the kiln, cooled off, and ready for the next phase. So what we're able to do then is have a variety of projects, both large and small, that are worked on throughout the week, so that by the end of the week you end up having several things to take home.
Some students even re-enroll in classes like glass fusing several times. Is this your first time doing a glass class like this?
No, I took this class once last year and one more time this year.
What has made you do it 3 times?
Well, I love doing this, even though the cuts are kind of bad, but I still love doing all the creative stuff.
What do you think is your favorite part?
Probably making the necklaces, because you can make almost anything from there.
Yeah.
So it's really fun.
And at the end of the 5 days, the kids all have their own projects to take home. But Paul hopes the lasting effects will remain within their creativity.
Most importantly, we hope that they're taking away from that a real awareness of the art form and an appreciation for it, and the desire to come back and do it again.
Giving your imagination a canvas to create. Bloomington Theatre and Art Center. Find a class for your children or you today by visiting the city's website and searching BTAC.